Good morning, everybody. I was a little late up today, actually. I kind of woke in the night and started feeling a bit of a headache coming on. I think it might be allergies. I get allergies at this time of year, which is a little odd. And so I slept in a little bit today, but I must say I actually feel worse for it. So there's something about your circadian rhythm, isn't there, that you're used to getting up at a certain time and used to going to bed at a certain time. And last night was a little late as well going to bed. So I've woken up a little bit, a little bit tired actually. Which is odd. I mean, they do say, don't they, that it's, it's nice to, go to bed at different times and get up and sleep in and all of that. But I think there's something about keeping a routine that does your body really, really good. Anyhow, so I am putting on a SPF and a tint in one, because I just fancy a kind of like a 2-in-1 at the moment going into autumn. In the summer, I would be putting on definitely a separate kind of thicker SPF, but this here is not a thicker SPF. This is the 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅, let me get this right, 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅. I don't want to give the wrong company, do I? 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 City Smart. I've talked about this before in my vlogs, and I do like it very, very much, because, like I said, you get a kind of tint to it as well. So it is the DNA enzyme complex anti-pollution SPF. It is an SPF 50, so it does give you really good coverage, but it just gives you a little bit of a tint, not a huge amount of a tint. I do like this. Can you see that? Yes, you can kind of see it. And I use it quite a lot, as you can see. So that's definitely going on today. Yeah. If you hear some noise, some kind of zzz, zzz, zzz noise, the scaffolding is finally going down from outside the front. And Mr. N went back to work in Europe on the weekend, and everything's finished. I managed to actually get up there and do some work as well to help him. And yes, I'm very happy about that. That's really, really good. So yesterday, I worked all day. If you don't know, if you're new to my channel, I am a therapist, and I do Ayurvedic medicine. And Ayurvedic medicine is Indian medicine. It's quite popular now. The Hemsley girls have made it quite popular, and especially Jasmine Hemsley. And, people like Gwyneth Paltrow follow Ayurveda and, all this kind of business. Anyhow, that's by the by. And yesterday, it struck me with my clients, it really struck me that now with this kind of resetting to a new season, it made me kind of think of what my priorities would be to reset to a new season, being the autumn season. So this is kind of the season for colds, allergies as well. And also, I don't know what it is, but people are not moving as much. So, things like in the summer, everyone was kind of going to the seaside or going on holidays with the kids and getting out and about and having fun. And now what happens is, as we kind of get these colder days and colder evenings, everybody's kind of hunkering down and not moving as much. So I have given myself a little bit of a task every day now to move, to do something, and especially to go outside, because like I said in the last vlog, it's a beautiful time of year. It's really gorgeous. You really do see the seasons outside changing. Even if you live in a city and you walk past a tree on a street, you'll notice that the tree is, changing so much. And yeah, it's a very, very kind of gorgeous time of year. We're getting closer to kind of pumpkin season and Halloween and all that kind of business. So I have set myself a goal to do my steps every day now, but I want to kind of do them in nice places. And I'm really lucky because our town is flanked by beautiful fields, beautiful areas. I've said before that I'm only 15 minutes from the coast, really. And yeah, it's really a lovely place to get out and about, see the wildlife, go and do some foraging and get your steps in. So today I am going to head off to a lovely place here on the Lincolnshire coastline called Rimac. And Rimac is part of the Lincolnshire Wildlife Trust, I think. I'm going to check that, and I might just check that now. So I was right, yes. Lincolnshire Wildlife Trust. It is a beautiful, beautiful place, and it has this lovely kind of sitting area where you can go and sit at the top and look all over the dunes and look out onto the east coast. So I'm going to do that today. That's going to be my steps and walking as well. For me, I really, really benefit from being outside and being in nature, and I just find that it just, well, clears the cobwebs really, especially with the wind on this east coast. So for me, it's really, really beneficial and I love it. So that will be Rimac. I'll show you that today. It is gorgeous, really gorgeous. And I'm not sure a lot of people know about it, which is quite nice. A lot of dog walkers know, a lot of people, bird life photographer, wildlife photographers, they know as well, because you can get great, great shots out there. And they've done it, and it's so nice at the moment because they've also made it wheelchair friendly. They've done all the paths around the area. So whilst you're in amongst the dunes and everything, not so much on the dunes, but inside, you can get anywhere. So it's just a really, really gorgeous, gorgeous place. So if it turns a little bit kind of dull and rainy, which it could, I mean, it's meant to be really nice this week, but if it does do that, then I've got another job to do, and that is, well, not that side, that's Mr. N's, but my side. I need to now do my autumn clear out of clothing, and it's going to be a lot of clearing out because I've lost the weight. And because I've lost weight now, a lot more other things are actually fitting me, which is quite a good thing to be worried about, isn't it? So yeah, that might be the other thing that I do, because I have to actually start doing that and get myself sorted with that. And anything that doesn't kind of fit, then I will put into my wardrobe. All our spare bedrooms have got wardrobes that are full of my kind of clothes that, either don't fit me, they're either too big, too small, or I have a wardrobe in the other room where I do my try-ons of clothing, and that is my kind of summer wardrobe as well. It's nice luxury to have, isn't it? The other thing that you can start clearing out is, I know we do a spring clean in the house at the beginning of the year, but this is also a good time to do your next kind of autumn clean. And things like, you can clear out your kitchen cupboards, or your medicine cupboards, or the fridge if you've got old, what did my mum call them, UFOs, unidentified food objects in your fridge, things like that. It's always a good idea to do. I kind of, because I don't like to be too overwhelmed by clearing out the house, I do little sections at a time. So when I finish here, I might do a makeup brush cleaning session. I'll just, my whole station here with all my makeup, I'll just tidy up. And the other thing that now we're doing makeup. I haven't even talked about the makeup that I'm doing, but one thing that I do switch to at this time of year is I change my mascara, and I start doing brown mascara rather than black mascara. And that tends to work quite nicely for me because it softens everything, starts to soften the look. And because I'm blonde, well, because I was blonde, actually, it tends to suit me as well. And I have a few brown mascaras, but I do particularly like this one. This is a 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 brown mascara. If it's still available, it should be. I will link it below, but it's good because it's got a really good wand. So that is one thing that I tend to do just to kind of soften things as well. So let me just put this on. So there we are. It looks nice, doesn't it? I like brown. I think if you've got light coloured hair, it really is quite nice. And also if you're going to now start doing warmer tones for the autumn, it's also a really nice thing to start doing rather than to have black as well. I'm just looking here for something to put on my lips. I've had a bit of a clean out of lip products and lip liners as well. I don't really wear lip liners, which I probably should because I've got very, very thin lips and I'm quite creased up here. But yeah, anyhow, so that is my kind of makeup for the day. This is a lip plumper. I don't even know what it's called. I think it's called Code Lip Plumper. It's more or less sheer. If I can find it. I think I got it in a beauty box, but if I can find it, I'll put it on because it is actually quite nice color. Yes, so I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to have a little bit of brekkie and then I will head out and go to Rimac for my steps. I'll let the boys continue with the scaffolding and then it will all be done when I get home. So that is really, really nice. Oh, and I better do my hair as well. So I'll see you later. Bye. I'm just sitting down to have my coffee. This morning I had a delivery from 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 Organic Farmers. I wanted a recipe box. So you click on the recipe boxes and then they give you a list of recipes for the week. The recipes are either low calorie, there's low calorie, vegan, vegetarian, there's meat, there's all sorts of things, and they also have a guest chef that does a recipe for you as well. So let me show you one of the things that I got from 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅. So the first box that I've pulled out is the Hunter's Chicken Stir Fry. So you get a little booklet like this. You get all the nutritional information on the back. You get all the allergens as well, everything that's in it that might be for allergy. And then you get the ingredients that they've given you, how many calories it is, how long it's going to take to make you. Everything takes about 30 minutes. And then this serves two. Probably not in my household with Mr. N, but I'm going to try it. And then it gives you the the method, how to make it as well. So in the box, this is really good, and the produce is outstanding as in freshness. So in the box, let's go through the ingredients. We have, now just remember, everything that is here is organic, okay? An onion, we have some parsley, all grown on their farms, some thyme as well. We have a little bit of dried tarragon here. We have, we've got another onion. So that's to make up so that it's one big onion. Excellent. Then we have a little bit of white wine, would you believe? That's good because I'm not drinking, so I've got no booze in the house. What is this? This is organic vegetable stock. We have a garlic clove and some tomatoes. We've got some, that looks like tomato puree. There's another little tomato there. Here we've got some bay leaves as well. And we have brown basmati rice and then a thing of mushrooms. So all of this, you do not have to go to a supermarket and get any of this. So if you're pressed for time, if you can't be bothered, if you know, all this kind of business, then this is absolutely perfect for you. And like I said, it's organic. So that is the beauty of this. And then that's 30 minutes all done. You don't have to think about it. I love these boxes. I love this idea of these boxes. Yes, they are much more expensive than you going out to the supermarket and buying these ingredients. However, there's a few pros attached. There is exactly the right amount that you need, so there will be no wastage. If, for instance, you went and bought a big thing of dried tarragon from the supermarket, when would be the next time that you use that tarragon? That's the question. Maybe in 5 years' time? I don't know. How often do you use dried tarragon? That's what I'd like to ask. So this is where this stuff is absolutely perfect. Oh, by the way, I've got the chicken as well. The chicken's in the fridge. I put that in the fridge straight away. So that comes as well. And that is all organic as well. Okay, so tonight when I make the dish, I'll show you it. Because that's what we're going to have for din dins. That. I'm going to replicate that. Looks good, doesn't it? I know it's good because I know other people that get Riverford boxes, and I know that the recipes are really delicious. And also I have a code that you can put down. So I've got a discount code at the bottom of the thing, and that will get you some discounts as well for your first order. So that was my delivery this morning. Yay! I better go and put everything in the fridge now. And I think I've got a fridge downstairs. I think I might just put them in the boxes like this in the fridge because I think it might actually fit. Bye. Remember my discount code. It's a beautiful afternoon this afternoon, so I have come out in my short sleeves into the sun. As you can see, the sun is here and it's gorgeous, and I've even got my sunglasses on because I got an order from 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 Gracy. So 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 Gracy is a company that is based in the Netherlands, and I usually get most of my bulbs from them every single year because they have such a really good assortment of different types of bulbs. I'm a bit early ordering my bulbs. These are going to be the bulbs that I'm going to be planting in, say, the next month or so. I hope to get them all planted in October, let's say. So next 4 to 6 weeks, let's say, and these are the bulbs that are going to make my garden look absolutely spectacular next spring. So here they are, 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 Gracy. And I was going to do a little bit of an unboxing inside of something else, but I thought that can wait until the sun goes in behind the clouds and it's a little bit more cold and drizzly. Okay. Let me show you what I have ordered from 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 Gracy. I've been ordering from 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 Gracy, I would say, a good 4 or 5 years now. I always order from them both in the autumn and in the springtime. And I do find that their bulb quality is really, really fantastic. You do have, I would say, well, up until the end of November to plant your spring bulbs if you want a really good show of spring bulbs. You can plant up to Christmas if you want to, but I would say I would get them in as soon as possible. If you're going to put them in the ground, then great, put them in the ground and hope that they'll be okay, especially things like tulips. But what I usually do is when I get new bulbs each season, I usually put them in pots, or I put them in troughs, or I just try and find a receptacle that I can actually plant them in. So let's have a look. The first thing that you always get with Farmer Gracy, and actually what have we got here? Let's look at this. Oh, okay, so this is my order summary. They have different types of kind of cards in here, how to grow things. So they give you little leaflets of different things, how to grow. They have a little handy guide to spring bulbs. It's very nice. The packaging from Farmer Gracy is always really beautiful. And like I was about to tell you, you also get a tote bag every time you order from them, as you can see. And I'm going to put this bag straight away in one of my handbags because no matter what, I always go somewhere like the grocery store, the supermarket, and I never have a bag. It's just unbelievable. So that is going into a handbag, I don't really care which one, as soon as possible. But I actually think probably the best thing for me to do is to lay everything out on this table and show you what I've got. I think that's probably the best thing to do, so I'll do that. Right, okay, so this isn't everything. I did go a little bit overboard with my bulb purchases, and this is the problem, that when you see things online and you think, oh, I want some of that, I want some of that, well, I do anyhow. I start kind of going a little bit crazy. But the main things that I've got here are, I'm going to start with the alliums. I've got some alliums in the garden and I absolutely love them, but I wanted some more. I wanted them in particular for the garden in the front. So the one that I usually go for, which is the one that is a stereotypical English country garden, is Purple Sensation. I'm going to put a picture up on the screen of everything that I mention here so that you can just see what they all look like. The other one that I've got here that I think is actually still purple but just a little bit bigger is His Excellency. That's another one here that is a purple one. I also ordered some white giant alliums. White alliums are like any kind of other white flower. You have to pick them. If you want to pick them, you have to pick them fast. But I like to keep the seed heads of these big white ones. And then another one that I got, which is a small one, was called Rosy Beauty. So that's my alliums that I'm going to do. But like, you get 10 bulbs in a packet like this. Not always, because His Excellency, which is quite an expensive bulb, you only get one, but I've got a few more in the box. So the next thing that I've got here is I ordered some leucojum. Leucojum is what they call the summer snowflake, and it's exactly like a snowdrop, but it's a lot bigger, and they're absolutely beautiful. They're much taller, but they are really gorgeous. So I ordered some more of those. I've already got some in the garden, but I just wanted to order a few more that I might actually put into pots. I'm going to have quite a lot of pots. I've got pots all around me on this patio here, and they are starting to come free. So I'm going to get quite a lot of pots available. And yeah, so that's good. Happy about that. This here, they are all tulips. And let's just start. So I have my selection of tulips, usually are quite bright colours because Mr. N loves bright colours. But this year what I've done is I've gone mainly, well, I have a few bright colours, but I've gone mainly for the lighter, more pastels and even whites as well. The one that I really, really love is one called 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅. I love this tulip. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's a favourite of mine. I had some in the front garden, but because I don't lift my tulip bulbs, here in the UK, especially where we are, halfway up the country, tulip bulbs don't last in the ground, so you have to actually lift them, and I don't usually lift them. So they will be rot or they get eaten by, I don't know, all sorts of things. So I always buy every year. So that's the 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅. The other one that I really like is called Purple Lady. That's another favourite one of ours. Lilac Perfection, that's very beautiful. So all of these look really, really great in a vase together. And I'm going to put my tulips into really big pots. I'll try and find some for you. I've got a few tubs. I can't even actually see them around here. Maybe they're down the other end of the garden, but I will dot them all around, and they are absolutely gorgeous. So the other things that I've got here is 𝑭𝒊𝒅, that's a dark one. Merlot, that's a dark one as well. Angelique is not. That's a beautiful kind of pinky one, blushed with white as well. And Silver Cloud is another one that I'm going to try this year. So that they are my tulips and my bulbs. So I'm really, really happy with those, that I've got them. Farmer Gracy has a tendency to sell out quite quickly. And the other thing that I got them from the garden centre is I've been stocking up on my autumn winter herbs. So we have the usual. So when I actually do this, it smells of Sunday roasts. I've got an extra rosemary. I've got quite a bit of rosemary around, but these things I'm going to put on pots. I'm going to put them on our balcony. I've got this silver thyme, I've got a normal thyme, and I've got this lovely sage as well. So they're the extra things, and like I said, when you scrunch them, it does smell very much like Sunday roasts. So that's very exciting as well. So that is my bulb haul. So here is my dinner, well, my part of the dinner tonight, which is the Hunter's Chicken Stir Fry from Riverford Organic. I must say I was really impressed with the ingredients. They were really fresh. So I'm going to taste it. I have already tasted it when I was cooking it, and I know it is absolutely delicious. So let's try it again. It's absolutely fantastic. Lovely recipe. If all of them are exactly the same, I'm going to be very, very happy. And this here is brown basmati rice. We don't eat enough of that. So, buon appetito, everybody.